Now, here's where it's going to get very hard. As you can see, I already have scorpions spawned. I have nightmares spawned. They're coming down this hallway. I have a couple of spawners. My concern is, no matter what I do, they're going to be coming at me from multiples. So I'm thinking that here, what I am going to do is I'm going to drop one of those command bunkers. This thing. Come on. What is with this? Seriously, not be such a pain in the mind, Tookus. Okay, now this thing here has access shutters on all of the vital important ingredients, but it also has all the things you need for healing and support inside here. But more importantly, it has a minigun on top and the ability to heal you. So we're going to take some of that fuel that they were so kind to give us. Try as you might, you're not going to load fuel into that. We're going to go ammo controller, turn that on. Turn the power on. Again, I'm just set on NPCs and predators. Hoping that it will thin out some of these bullet sponges. What I can do is grab that meat. So it's this. Container controller, and we'll move you right into the fridge. And we'll say, cook me them meats. Good, fresh spider meat. Okay, I'm just going to throw a little bit more ammo in here. got a feeling it's going to get a little bit hot. Another thing I'm going to do. Backtrack a little bit with the drone and go grab that other weapons turret that we left up here, that we no longer need up here. And I think I have a spare. In the battle cruiser. Yes, I do. Okay, let's put a couple of spares in there. Now I do want to get down to that, into this, but I want to not hurry into it. As you can see, the spiders, these scorpion things are such a pain in the tuchus. They're already climbing all over it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to run a line down this hallway a little bit here. Now I'm coming all the way down to the end of this hallway with this for a very specific reason. Not because I like to build long, snaky things in the middle of alien bases or anything, but directly over this spawner is an NPC spawner, and this should be dropping those nasty little scorpion things. So I want to try to reduce the number of those that are in the area. So what I'll do is I'll drop this turret here, and that way I can shoot that. I can shoot this, and I can shoot some of this stuff. Stop wasting ammo shooting the wall, you stupid piece of junk. It's trying to shoot a generator behind the wall here, is what it was trying to shoot. And I'd rather it waste its ammo trying to shoot these stupid nightmares than anything. So we're just going to clean up this mess here. There you go. Now it'll walk away so this tick gun can turn you and kill you. Please. Good boy. Shoot that spider thing, will ya? Spider thing, over there. Feast on the flesh of my dead enemies. It's kind of annoying that they're strategically defending themselves. You see this? It's okay. It's a command bunker for a reason. Go ahead, spawn. Okay, now that eliminates all of those issues except for this one dude hanging out in the corner here. Which I don't think I can get numbers on from up here. Okay. A lot of noise down there. We're just going to send the drone in real quick and take a look. Okay, the girls are down. Okay, now, theoretically, I should be able to access these and strike a blow for the good of all cow kind. And that should eliminate all the immediate vicinity hostiles. As you can see, I have first aid station, healing station, basically everything I need except for the way to launch the drone outside. Bits and bobs, and tell me I've got a... I don't have a shutter door. Can I... Just don't want the spiders to jump in on my head here, so I'll just cover this over real quick. Now this doorway leads to a room with the one spawner in it. But this can be controlled by just simply blocking this door. I don't know if the aliens can actually get through that door. But this spawner has to be dealt with. Now I cannot disable that spawner. So what I have to do is some creative building, I think. What I need to do is just basically make it so the little buggers can't fall down on my head. Hopefully that'll solve that problem. I don't know if they're small enough to fit through the cracks on around this pipe or not. And I don't know if their AI is smart enough to run all the way to the far end of this hallway. So we'll find that out. Okay, now I hear this doorway opening. So the sensor for this door was way back here somewhere. Now the next problem is that spawner. Now this spawner here is not that big of a thing, except it pukes spiders out or scorpions out right into that space in front of it. So what I'm thinking this one might end up just getting is, oops, oh damn it. Take that. Thank you very much. This one might just get the wall blocks here. Wall starter. This is a hard one to make. It takes a whole second. Now what I'll do is I'll just simply wall this off. If they spawn and they drop, I don't want them to land on me. And I know they can climb walls to some degree. So I want to try to block as much of that off as I can. They can't get through there, and that problem is eliminated. Now the idea is, of course, if they spawn, they fall into this hole, they pile up on this floor here. And they can stay there. They can just stay in that pile until I'm ready to shoot them. This door, I have to open that switch for. When I open that switch, there's going to be a whole world of hurt coming my way. So I'm thinking before I open that switch, I'm going to put a door control there. So that's our next spot. Now, if all goes well, I should be secure up to that spot. What I'm really concerned about is that spider spawner there. Okay. They changed something with the way the mechanics work for placing small vessels and hover vessels, because this thing is rotated sideways. I don't mind it being rotated backwards. It just... Come on, you. so that shutter door is no good to me, but this door could be useful. Wasn't sure. Sometimes those 3 high shutter doors work nicely, but sometimes they can be a real pain in the butt. The thing is as soon as I flip this switch, this accesses the core room. Inside the core room is a whole whack of those nasty little scorpion things. And I can't open that door any other way. And my real concern is that that spawner might also be part of this thing, and I could find myself suddenly in a bad position all around. But there goes nothing. That door is now open. I don't have a load of stuff falling on my head, which is good. I'm just going to move back to a slightly safer location and send in the drone. Lots of noises. Lots of squeakies and squawkies and lots of talkies and things, but I don't see anybody, which is good. Okay, so far so good. Close that manual door. Now each of these is an indestructible NPC spawner. Which will drop out the giant bullet sponges. How do I want to deal with this? Because all I have to do is literally prevent them from coming through this door, fire a shot with the rocket, and hit this thing, because the core is slightly damaged. So thinking my best bet might be to bring up one more of those guns. That third weapon station that I had ordered. And we'll place it like so. Access this. We'll give it a little bit of that. Container ammo, and we'll go to command battle cruiser. And And we'll load some of that to deal with these bullet sponges. And all we got to do is remember it works better turned on. Thanks for your juicy, tender vittles there. Sweet cheeks. All right. Throw that in there. Conjure up this. Order one of those. Open up this. Let's make the final push to see if we can bounce a couple of rockets off that thing and not get assaulted by a whole pack of those stupid little spidery scorpion things. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, these doors are supposed to be big enough that I can get through. This is not big enough to get through. That is not good. I can open it, but I can't close it. Is that what it is? Come on. Did I even hurt the darn thing? I did. Okay, I've knocked it down a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the factory is mine. The indestructible spawner plates are... invisible indestructible spawner plates, let's put it that way, are disabled. I can now loot and pillage to my heart's content. And I can remove blocks. That's the good news. The bad news is I still have to get out of here. Now don't forget, we still have a few uninvited guests in the place here that need to be dealt with. You zap it once and it disappears, but it doesn't do a thing. And now it's alien block. Okay. So that means it's gone if it says it's alien block and it's not spawning anything. So we should be able to suck this crap up here. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, I missed that. How do I miss that jump? Ultra rare. Epic plasma. Ooh, yeah. Now we're talking splody stuff. Okay. Next we have to climb up a couple more layers. And I'm thinking I might do it the old-fashioned way. Too cold. Are you forking real? Seriously? Alright, let's go warm up our frickin' numbnuts here. He's cold inside an alien base. It's probably 100 degrees in here. Freezing. My temperature's cold. Help. How can I be freezing? I'm standing right next to a frickin' generator. Cuddled up right next to a generator and I'm still freezing. Well, we have other ways to deal with this. Give me one of these. You on. Then what we'll do is F4 off of the battle cruiser, and we'll grab here. Tell me I have a there you go. There's something I'd never thought about. Healing, please. Healing. Yes, yes. Healing, please. Thank you. No problem, not worried at all. All right. Let's do it this way. I want you. This drone the rest of the way up. Why don't you two just hang out down in that hole for a little while? Just like that. If I come up to this point, where does this bring me out? It brings me out right here. Not minus 60 some odd degrees here. My armor should handle that, but it doesn't always. Okay, up we go. I love the weapons climb. I love not being able to just hold auto fire down on a target anymore. Can't tell you how much I love that. I'll take your parts. There's some junk in here. Still keep hearing guys that have me concerned. Alright, and we have another epic with a yes, baby. A little bit of a minigun. Now I make a lot of bullet very quickly. Ah, railgun. Spare parts for that other crashed small vessel that I have to build twice. And another multi-boost. I gotta put those on. Get my guy out of the heavy armor boosts. Should have did that with the armor locker downstairs and I didn't even think about it. Okay, now there are barrels in behind these grates here. Or a barrel, I guess. Rest of that crap I'm not so worried about. Most of this I'm just going to loot with the new loot magic. So I'm not too worried about all of that crap. Okay, yes. I think I checked this barrel already. Yes, I did. I had the fuel in it. Oh, I saw that drone flying over. I'm like, what? Okay, we're almost out of the hole. And we are safely back on board the command vessel. Let's do up that first, and then that. Okay. So there we have it, kids. That would be the mission of the week. To knock out the abandoned factory. Clean run. Level 18, 179 kills. Believe it or not, I actually did not gain very much for kills. I think I gained 3. Yes. We're doing good. But we're level 18, and the factory is now mine. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you on the next episode, where next mission, I believe, is to go Diogab and destroy some sort of Xerax installation there. Cool. Get back to fighting Xerax and not playing with everybody else. So thanks all for watching, kids. See you on the next episode, and good night for now. Oh, by the way, this took 3 hours.